macros are a bannable thing, but what if I were to tell you there is 2 items that have a built-in game mechanic that is 100% legitimate and it's safe to use because it's just a built-in feature that the game automatically does. And for whatever reason, for me, personally, I think they should be able to incorporate it because technically there are items that do exist that act as if it. And for the 2 items, it will only work for the melee style. You'll notice in my inventory I have rune claws, which when you click on the main hand rune claw, it does not equip the offhand, which you have to just click it by yourself. But did you know if you wear the main hand dragon claw, it automatically equips the offhand. And then if you equip the offhand, that's it. It only equips the offhand. It does not equip the main hand. And then I will put it on my action bar just to show you that it does work. So I'll press A, which is my main hand dragon claw only, and boom, it automatically equips the offhand. Now we can make this a step further beyond, and you can add a wilderness hilt on it, which costs 60k. It upgrades the claw from tier 60 to tier 70. And again, when you click and wear the main hand, it automatically equips the offhand superior Trye claw with it. And then just to show you, if you equip the offhand, it does not equip the main hand. For whatever reason, it's the case that you're able to equip both Trye claws and the superior one. And then the reason why, I think they should be able to implement the macro, which it's illegal, but the client has 2 built-in safety ones for whatever reason. And I did test this with Ripper claws. When you equip the main hand, you actually equip the dual wield set as well. So those are the 2 items, although it's technically 3. It's just the dragon claws and the superior. To me, they're exactly the same thing. And again, I'll just like flip from weapon to weapon. For whatever reason, they have a built-in game that is like a safety net, which I mean, I find that pretty interesting. Now, this only works with those 3 weapons. I did try doing this with the tier 85 arc laser weapons, even though they technically have a special attack. For whatever reason, you do not equip both of them. And the same thing happens for like Kopesh. But I think Kopeshes are different because the main hand name is Tukum and the offhand name is Elenus. So they're not technically the same item because they have different names. Although like I said, Ripperclaw and then offhand Ripperclaw, they have the same name, just the offhand part. But for whatever reason, it does not work for any other items except those 3. And now, I did try to do with Ascensions, but again, it only equips the main hand. But I think it's only because the the claws have a special set bonus when equipped. And then if they ever do find a way to implement this towards other items, I think for the most part it will be good, but it will be bad at the same time. And what I mean by that is, for instance, I have the augmented wand of the appraisal, and then for the offhand, I do not actually own the tier 92 offhand because I do not use it whatsoever. And in its place, I use the Calphite Rebounder, which yes, I know is bad, but if I'm doing a lot of bomb taking, I do need those little defensives. So for that, for me, the orb is completely useless. So I do not have that in that case. And then if they ever do put the 2-in-1 action bar, I will be forced to buy the tier 92 offhand orb just so that the 2-for-1 action would work if they did find a way for it to implement it. And then the same thing goes for like any other weapons. For like dual wield ascensions, you would actually need dual wield, and then it would automatically equip the offhand one, which I think they don't do that because it would force players to buy the offhand version of that, which in some cases you should be doing that, but if you're low on money, you can buy like the main hand ascension and then the offhand shadow glaven until you get the money to get the offhand ascension. So I did find that a pretty interesting thing that there are 3 items that have a built-in in-game macro that is 100% allowed. With that, thank you all so much for watching this weird episode and enjoy the rest of your day.